Hello, welcome to another session of OCD. Today I've got my my daughter's car here, nice little BMW 1 Series. It's not very well loved. The only time it gets clean is when she brings it round here for me to clean. So it's a lovely little car, but it needs a little bit of TLC. So today I'll give it a wash. Hasn't been easy because the moment I put the snow foam on it, the sun come out in full glory, and I had to rush around so I didn't get any watermarks. But just as a little tip, I did get some watermarks on the bonnet, and as soon as I noticed them, I got some Maguire's Wash Plus out. Now this is a strip wash, so it's for washing. It can get like minor swirls out, but also it's good for removing protection like wax or sealants on the car. So I'm not bothered about removing the sealants on the car. It's actually, I waxed it about 2 months ago, I think, maybe 3. But I'm not bothered about that because today I'm going to use put some more protection on it. But I use this, as soon as I notice the watermarks, I put this on my sponge or my wash mitt, gave it a wash over, rinsed it off, dried it immediately, all the watermarks gone. So it's a little tip, really useful for getting rid of watermarks. Leaves a good shake before you use it. Right, so I've got a 1 Series here, nice and clean and dried. So now what I'm going to do is I've got some Chem Hydrocoat Hybrid, which is a ceramic infused technology. So this is a protection that you can put on your car. You can use it as a one-off protection, or you can top it up. So like I said, I've got wax on the car at the moment, 2 or 3 months old. You can use this to go over wax or sealants, it's not a problem, or you can use it just by itself. You can use it as a top-up. They recommend that depends how you look after your car and the weather conditions, but this can protect your car from 9 to 12 months. So it's a good quality protection to put on your car. So if, like me with this car, I get it every 2 or 3 months, I'll just put another coat of that on, and it'll keep it well protected, or hope to, because I haven't used it yet. Now the reason I'm using this is that, if you've seen any of my other previous videos, you'll see that I do like to use different types of products all the time, try different things out. I like waxing cars. I've tried a few different waxes out. The wax that's on there at the moment is Auto Glim Ultra High Definition Wax, which is a good wax. It's good to put on, and it gives good protection. It's not particularly cheap, but it's a good quality wax. So that's what's on there at the moment, except the bonnet, which I've just probably removed, or removed most of it anyway. So the sun's out, unfortunately. Well, fortunately for some people, unfortunately if you're cleaning cars. So the sun's out, so I'm going to put this on one side of the car and turn the car around. Let that panel, those panels cool down, and put it on the other side. So this, as I said, this can be used. I've got some information here which I got from Chem. It can be used as a standalone product, but it can also be used as an additional top-up product. It's not been tested for glass, rubber and plastic. They say there's nothing in it that will necessarily harm it, but it's not been tested for it. So really this is just for the panels of the car. If you're going to clean the windows and protect the windows, then my suggestion is you use a dedicated product for that. Likewise, if you're doing any rubber and plastic, use a dedicated product. But this is for panels only. If you're going to use anything else on top of this, which you can do, you might want to put a detail spray or something like that on. The recommendation is that you let this cure for at least a minimum of 4 hours before you put anything on. So if you're going to give it a second coat, at least give it 4 hours minimum before you put a second coat on. So let's stop talking let's go out. Oh, I better tell you how you put it on. So the instructions on the back says spray a small amount onto a polishing pad or a ceramic sponge. So I've got a little polishing pad here, nice brand new one, and you work it in with a crosshatch motion, one panel at a time. Let it cure for 5 minutes or until it hazes over, and then with a clean microfiber just buff it off. So we're going to go out there now. We're going to do exactly as it says on the bottle, one panel at a time, and then we'll buff it off and then see what we think of it. Okay, let's go. Right, so that's 5 minutes, let's buff it off. Right, so that's comes off really easy. You can feel it grip your cloth as you take it off, which is quite good because you know where you've been. I have to say it's left it nice gloss on it. It's deepened the colour. It's quite slick. It's I mean, I'm a wax man. I love waxing cars. That's every bit as good as a wax. And if that's going to last between 9 and 12 months, then that's a bonus. Especially when you consider the price of some of the waxes that you get on the market. So yeah, that it went on easy, and it come off easy. So let's do another couple of panels and then we'll have a closer look at it. Well, you certainly don't have to put much on, and where you do put it on, you can see exactly where you've been. There it goes on. It's really nice to put on. It's like I say, it feels quite thick. You can see where it's gone. It's really nice to put it on. It goes on with one wipe. It's best to do the crosshatch technique, just in case you miss anything. But straight away you can see it starts to bring the colour out. Yeah, I'm really impressed with the way it goes on. Give it another couple of minutes and we'll take that bit off again. Yeah, I really like that. It's really good when you take it off. You can feel it coming off. You can feel it just grabbing slightly at the towel as you take it off, and then once it's off, the towel just slides over a very silk finish, very slick finish. So yeah, it's a pleasure to put on, and it's a pleasure to take off, and it's looking good. I'm going to go around and do the rest of the car, and then we'll come back and have a look. Catch you in a minute. Right, so that's it. I haven't been able to do the roof or the bonnet because it was just too hot. The sun's really warmed the bodywork up to a point where it's too hot to put anything on. I've managed to, by moving the car around the drive and working in the shade, I've managed to do the both sides and the front and the back, the grille as far as the front is concerned, but not the bonnet or the roof. So that's going to have to wait until either later this evening or tomorrow. However, what I've found is that it's a really nice product to use. It's thick to put on, so you know where it's gone. It's, you know, it's some of these products when you put them on, it's difficult to see where you've been. So it goes on quite thick, and when you take it off, you can feel it pulling at the towel as you take it off. But then after that, it's very slick. It's really brought the colour out. As I said before, this is this car's what is it? 5 years old now? 5? Yeah, I think it's 5 years old. And it doesn't get any TLC. It's, unless I clean it, it doesn't get cleaned. It was covered this morning in sap and bird's poo, which has got into the paintwork a bit. The paintwork really needs a bit of rectification work on it, bit of correction work on it. But I'm really pleased. It's a nice product to use. It's really good effect when, you know, when I think of what it looked like, what the car looked like this morning when it come in. This is $10.99, and if you go on their website, it's free postage, which you don't get anywhere else. It's $10.99. I've used, well, hardly any at all. So that's going to last you a long time. and you can layer it. So you know, with a car like that that isn't looked after properly, every second or third wash I'll give it another coat of this, and it'll keep it well protected. Really pleased with it. It's a good product. Chem have done it again. Very difficult to beat their prices, and every product that I've tried I've been delighted with. So yeah, let's go and have a look at the bits that I've done. Appreciate it isn't that easy with a camera, because in this sunshine everything looks nice and shiny, but hopefully you can see the effect of it. Right, sorry about that. A few technical issues with the camera, but all sorted now. So yes, so to wrap up, really good product, easy to put on, easy to take off, good value for money. What more can you say? I don't know how long it's going to actually last. Chem say it's between 9 and 12 months, no reason to doubt them. But yeah, yet again, very impressive. Look forward to using it again. So, until the next time, without any technical issues, take it easy and be careful. See you next time.